All right, welcome to this episode of River Reboot. Hey, the title says it all. Outboard motor won't run. This thing is called Mariner. Why won't you run, Mariner? You make me out to be a liar. I can't be a Mariner because the motor won't run. See the crab pots? They're empty. I got a fuel issue. I'm going to show you what 99% of your problem is. I have a new carburetor kit on here. I'll put a link in the description. You've seen that rebuild. So I got a fuel issues. Okay, the first thing that I did, because I realized I took the boat out, it would fire right up. It would run, but then when I try to give it on full gas, it would go and bog down. So I got a fuel issue. Either I'm getting trash in the fuel or there's air getting in the fuel line. So I'm gonna show you how I found that out. The first thing I did was come to my fuel filter, which is right here. I took this little case off and it's got a filter in there and it was trash all in the gas. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start at the gas tank and work my way back here. My first clue should have been, hey, my gas tank looks a little old and dirty, as you see. I don't know why I tried to get around not replacing this, but you see this right here? And this is what you can buy in the store. This is A1 garbage. Like my friend Richard says, this is trash can juice. It's not even total trash. See the mold on here? Well, inside of these pipes, these tubes, they start coming apart, especially with ethanol gasoline. If you have to run ethanol, get the high test. It's got less ethanol in it. So I'm gonna show you what I replaced all these parts with marine type application. It's not gonna fall apart. This is garbage, trash can juice. All right, I ask if you will hit that like button and please hit subscribe. It'll help me out on my channel here at River Reboot. I appreciate all of my subscribers and all the people who watch my channel. I really do. Thank you. All right, come in close. I don't know if you can see this. Before you go tearing everything apart, a lot of times people will take their boat out and it'll run and then it'll bog down because they're not getting air or the tank is not vented. Notice this little hole that I have right here. Make sure that that's venting correctly. I made sure of that. So it wasn't a venting issue, but then also I seen all the trash in the gas. All right, what you need to replace this right here, if you come in close, you can go to Napa or any marina and get marine grade fuel line. You just need to make sure you get the right size. This is 3/8 inch and this is 3/8 inch. I want to show you the difference in this. Can you get a close up of this? Look at the difference of them two hoses. Which one you think is better? This is made and it's marine grade, so I get that. You can get it from Napa or any marina. Also, you're gonna need some connections. These are stainless steel because I don't like these little crimps. They come off easy. They're not that great. And so I got stainless because I'm in saltwater environments. You don't need to get stainless. But if you'll notice on this little hose clamp, they're smooth inside, so it won't cut. This is one that will cut. See these big grooves? I got a bigger one so you can see it. You want to get smooth ones so they won't cut into your lines. I'm telling you, this is a major upgrade right here. The next thing you'll need is a new ball. Don't use the old ball, could have cracks, dry rotted. Right here from Sierra, you can get a ball. They're not too much. I'll give you a link in the description. It does have these clamps here, so I'm just gonna leave them on there. If there's an issue though, I can get new ones that are better. And then also, I don't know if you'll need it or not, but I went ahead and got a new Mercury, because this is Mariner Mercury motor connection for the gas, you know, if you want to replace that. So this is all you need really, is a new ball, some hose, and some clamps, and you're ready to roll. What I like to do is make sure the tank is clean. Like I said, I'm starting at the tank. Make sure it vents properly. Make sure you get everything out. I'm even going to take an air hose and blow in here and make sure there's no particles. I don't see anything. The outside of my tank's all dirty, of course, but the inside is not. So the tank is good. So we can check off, hey, the tank is done, set it aside. The next step is to rebuild this line and then connect it to the engine. What you want to do is you get a sharp knife and a screwdriver. Go ahead and cut your hose in the length you need. Notice I just laid it out here and cut what I needed, so I got 2 pieces. Then the next thing you want to do, you want to make sure you take and slide these little hose clamps on the hose. Why is that? Because you'll put everything together and then you won't have the hose clamp on, which you can take them completely apart, but sometimes that's a pain. So go ahead and slide the hose clamps on each end of your hose. This is the important part. I hope you didn't skip through the video. Warning, warning. I've got my clamps on and I need you to get in here and look at this bulb. See, it's got an error right there. It says fuel flow. If you have that on backwards, it's not going to work. It needs to flow what? To the engine. So notice how I got this part to the engine. I got it laid out to the engine. The tank is from the tank to the engine. That arrow must be in the correct, pointing the correct way, or it will not work. Also, you got to make sure the air is flowing the right way, but the longest piece, the longest side of your hose needs to be going to the motor. See, I had that hooked up wrong. I had the short side. It's supposed to be the longer side going to the motor. The last thing I'm going to do is take off this fuel filter and clean it. And once this is done, which you can see I've already cleaned it, it's all cleaned out, ready to roll. Once you do that and put this filter back on, or get a new filter, whatever you need, a new O-ring, you can get a kit for that if you need that. Put this back on. Once you got that back on tight, now you're ready to roll. Now that I had the fuel filter cleaned or replaced, I've got everything ready from the gas tank to the line to the motor. The only thing else, if you're still having those problems, it's either gonna be something in the carburetor, but I just cleaned with the carburetor kit, or your fuel pump. I got some 93 high octane from the marina here, so I'm ready to rumble. Stay tuned on the water test. All right, let's see if she'll go through the paces.